this conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Sun Devils will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for a lot more on that when instead he's out of bounds at the 14. So Houston's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard runners.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning on the Jets. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Ripping through, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense has the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. But they've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Levitt. Under fire. Reels it in down the left side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get better.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down money is.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The short hands, it's Tyson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass, it's Levin. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Tyson. Wide open spaces. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he will take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to throw, it's Weckman. Rushes on him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of...
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Wegman. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Brown has it. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Udo. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Under fire. Finds his man, it's Tyson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control, and you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. And here's the return. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Levitt. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle, it's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got it in the middle, it's McClain. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Quick strike complete. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner is stopped. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Grabbed in the middle, it's Broussard. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Levitt. Grabbed over the middle, it's Udo.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw him to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Tyson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Using his legs, it's Connors. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough attack.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. On the move at the 30. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Plucks it out of the air. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. And you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Here's the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Tyson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going right and going deep. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air. It's Wegman. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And to get rid of it quickly. Another incompletion on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Thomas. Still on his feet. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Give to the running back. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Fires left. Makes the grab. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. The snap sets up the throw. Back's got it. Pass in these tight quarters. If you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding where the end zone is and then defending that line. It's okay to make the catch. You just got to make sure you get the ball carrier down in the field of play. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. He'll set up to throw. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. This time he's got it. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on first and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it down the right side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Going up top again. Quickly complete. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Sun Devils getting set on first and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got him still on his feet. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the first and goal. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. To the air. It's Levin. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Broussard. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Let's go. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. And the Sun Devils trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Trying to pull his way out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He might want another play. To the air on second down. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it out. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
In back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. Looking to pass. It's Bregman. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. No fair catches here, looking for room. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for a deep man. And it's picked off for the third time today. He'll finally go out of bounds but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Connor. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. Third down coming for this offense. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going for the big play. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Oh, they're after him. It's caught. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back.